Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be taking the Lexus IS 250. It's the Mark II Lexus IS 250, and it's not anybody's, it's my Mark II Lexus IS 250. So it's going to be an exciting one to see what I drive, so stay tuned for this video. So I'll start off with the basics. The Lexus IS, this is Lexus's compact saloon car in the market, and rivals BMW 3 Series, Audi's A4, Mercedes-Benz C-Class. It came out about 1999-2000 with the Lexus IS 200, and later I think we had the IS 300. It got replaced in 2005 with this, which is the IS 250, and there was also a diesel variant called the IS 220D or 220 diesel. So this is the IS 250, which uses a 2.5 litre variable valve timing V6 engine, which produces about 204 brake horsepower, and it also has a 6-speed automatic gearbox that's shared with Toyota products. So stay tuned, and we're going to carry on with the front. So now we've got that done, let's jump onto the front of the car and jump into how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. Let's see the front of the car. I really quite like these headlights, quite swept back. Looks kind of timeless design. I'm not sure because you don't see too many of these on UK roads. It doesn't look as dated as maybe like a C-Class or a 3 Series of this era. Some love or hate the new Lexus grills. This has got a traditional Lexus grill with kind of the vertical slats. This particular car's finished in the flat black paint, which isn't doing any favours, but you do get some nice paints. For example, like this, you get the kind of metallic blue. Lexus do amazing paints. If you're looking for one, maybe get one in a nice metallic colour. What I do quite like, we're at the front of the car, Lexus seem to put this rubber seal around most of their kind of panel gaps, just kind of help silence the car. Overall, the front of it looks quite aesthetic and sporty looking. This car's running on 17-inch alloy wheels. You can get smaller alloy wheels in the diesel models and lesser specs. These ones are attractive enough and holding up for the age and wear. You can see a nice strong character line, kind of smooth on the fender here, and gets stronger as the crease as you work your way up the side of the car. I quite like how that character line blends into the headlight and comes up here. I think it's quite a nice little touch. Around the rear of the car, twice pipes, trying to exhaust for the V6 to breathe. Quite like the symmetrical nature of that. So there's a couple of ways to get in the boot. So there's a couple of ways to get in the boot. You can push the button inside the car, you can push the button there in the fob, and it pops open ajar. Or there's a little button here on the right hand side, and it opens up like so. See in the boot, nothing too special happening back here. Definitely looks like there's enough room for golf clubs going across the wood for the car because there's a lot of cutouts. And what I did quite like, there's a little kind of hook there to maybe hang your shopping or something like that, and little tie down hooks up here. Again, you can strap stuff in. Nothing too exciting back here. And it goes pretty deep, so you probably get a decent amount of stuff in there. You get a little pull down hook up here to close that up. Also, while we're back here, I'll point out, you can see your little camera, that is exposed up here, but you can give that a wee light now and again when you watch the car. We jump up to the front. The car has keyless go and keyless entry, so hands down like so. So the door panel itself is a blend of plastic and leather, a little bit of kind of metal brushed looking plastic again there. Lexus Toyota thing to let everybody know it's automatic windows, it's an all auto thing. A lot of these buttons are ubiquitous with Lexus and Toyota products. You get that even in the SC, and never mind other like Prius and things like that. You get a little bit of storage here that's perfect for your hand sanitizer and your compulsory mask for when you're shopping. You can see this is all nice leather padding, nice soft touch materials. I quite like the little kind of brush bits of metal look just there. And we do get a little tweeter up here because we've got the Mark Livingston sound system. And this door handle's probably been used in every Toyota and Lexus for about 20 years now. It's in the other ISs, it's in the SC. Most Lexus products I get in, there's a variation of this in it, and if you're watching the Toyota videos you'll see that pop up again. So the seats are all electrically adjusted. We've got back and forth, tilts the back, and then you've got lumbar support, which is a nice touch. Again, the wear's not too bad considering the age of the car, and it's done about 83 or 84,000 miles. But you can see it's cracked a little bit with wear and tear, but look how cushiony soft it is. It's just pillow soft, which is nice to see. It's not dead firm. So if we jump into the IS, It's almost bank vault quiet in here, which is one of Lexus's qualities. Keyless starts, a foot in the brake. Car comes to life, the gauges do their little brightness light up thing. And Lexus does its thing up here. We do get a touch screen, which is definitely welcomed. Just turn the climate down for a second. Where we're there. Quick to respond, as you can see. Your radio, your map, your destination input. You can go through things like your sat nav. Lexus do a current version of this, obviously all through their mouse pad, and the new RX has a touchscreen, so it's quite nice to have a touchscreen back in 2007. It's quick to respond. You can go through many things quite quickly, but as you can see, it's quite fast. Down here's all your automatic climate control, rear defrost, front defrost, temper control at touch of a button if you want to do that, or again you can do high and low climate, but just have dual zone and you tap that up there to get it each side. Little digital clock, CD player, with the premium Mark Levinson sound system in this car, which is a nice upgrade over the standard system, which I think is a Pioneer system. So I would recommend getting one with the Mark Levinson sound system if you can. This car is fitted with the 6-speed automatic gearbox, designed for reverse. The camera pops up, again a nice feature for the age of the car. So the IS 250, this one's got the heated and cooled seats. At touch of a button, there we go on both sides. That's a nice modern feature. Again, you can find you don't get it often. A little bit of an ashtray in there. And this little thing there where I keep in some coins, but I don't really know, a small bottle would fit in there, but a can of juice, but really for your cup holders it's quite lacking. You've got an armrest here that slides back and tilts up. Auxiliary cable can go in there for your music. Power port there. It's all lined with the fuzzy stuff. You got a nice wee LED light in there as well. Move over to the glove box, touch of a button, slides down. Kind of cut out for mugs or cups or something like that if you're going to sit there, but I don't really know what you would do with them. If you were driving, they would fall down. Then see decent sized glove box, lined with the fuzzy stuff back there, but just not initially there. And that's a very Toyota Lexus thing to have the button hidden, which is quite a nice feature. When we're up here, the dash itself is nice and plush. All that's kind of a nice rubberized material, which it kind of almost was like a class above, especially again for the generation and age of the car. If we move over to the seats, it's one of the plus points of this Lexus. I think Lexus get their seats done really well. Wide bolsters, as you can see. It's not sporty in any way, and it's very soft, comfortable, and just what you want from like an everyday cruiser. Just look at the padding. I'm always really impressed with that in a Lexus. And the leather in this is quite nice quality. Not sure if this is the real leather or if it's man-made, but if it's man-made it feels really good. It's almost on par with what's in the SC there, so I'd say kudos to Lexus for this. It's nice and robust feeling, very smooth, and yeah, it just feels very nice. Got a 6-disc changer here that actually does work. That's an uncommon fault, and these ones, the CD changer breaks, but this one does work. Over here we've got your power mode and your snow mode for electronic stability control and traction control. At touch of a button you can turn that on and off. We can get on that when we're driving. Over on the left you've got your indicator stock, and then your lights, which I just leave in auto. You just twist that on the left like so. On the right you've got your wipers. I've not got auto wipers unfortunately, so you just have it up for a demist, down for off or intermittent, which you usually leave it in, and you can adjust the kind of range just turning that. Nice clear gauges. I quite like the brightness of them, the kind of blue and the white. You can change that display in the middle there by touching the display button on the right hand side. As you can see, MPG is not the best. It's about 30 miles to a gallon we get them overall. Give the car a little rev. Old cars you can rev it up a lot higher, and new cars kind of obviously stop about 2,000 or 3,000 RPM. Telephone buttons on the right hand side there, volume buttons on the left, sorry. You can change the mode of the radio station. Cruise control, love how Lexus have kept this for generations. It's down the right, push into set, and this particular car says cruise, push down to set. You can go up and pull in towards you to cancel it. Again, being in a Lexus, got nice soft headlining. It's almost like a nice soft microfiber, just like the newer IS and RX and things I've been in. I like to always do that nice and well, so if you're getting one, make sure you have a wee feel. You won't regret how soft that is. While we're up here, you've got little door lights. Kind of showing its age with it there, but we do have little LED kind of book reading lights there, which quite cool design, almost like an airplane style. Jump in the back of the car. As you can see, plenty of room for two. I wouldn't really struggle to put three in due to that centre console there. So in the back you've got room for two, three at a push, but you've got a high transmission hump to make the third person a little bit uncomfortable. Got a little bit of storage here, and that's about it. Nothing in the door panels, which is a bit of a shame. So your child seat can get clipped into here. You pull this bit of velcro down and it can clip into those two bits there, like so, and again you can clip it back up. So as you can see, it's set up for my driving position, so knee room's a little bit tight for anybody probably 5'10" or above. Obviously they correct that with later generations. The headroom's not too bad, and Lexus do give you nice cutouts up in the ceiling. So I'm 5'11", kind of a little bit of a perch, but definitely plenty of headroom. Knee room's a little bit less than desired, but it's fine for short journeys. And the seats are pillow soft and comfortable, very much like an American car. It's crazy how much padding they are all across. Look at all that cushion, it's like a big sofa. So the main thing out on the road is the Lexus IS 250. It's a comfortable car. It's that through and through Lexus quality, nice rides quality, not much wind noise coming in, slushy nice 6-speed gearbox. That V6 gets you off the line without any issues. Dynamically the car's pretty good. It's not the most competitive in terms of how direct the steering is. It's no BMW 3 Series, but it's definitely welcome to the pack, probably third just below the Audi 4 Quattro. Nice comfortable cruiser, got the rear wheel drive setup. You can get a manual of this, but I would probably stick with automatic just because you want to be slushing around town doing your commute without having to worry about changing gears. And overall visibility is great. Kind of a thick C-pillar, but you've got nice wide wing mirrors which make you can see out easy, manoeuvre easy. A-pillars are nice and thin so you can see in front of you. Parking the cars are doddle, especially with that reversing camera. And yeah, and overall it's a nice, comfortable, powerful car. So I just want to say thanks very much for watching my video on the Lexus IS 250. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel below. If you're a Lexus lover, owner, enthusiast, this is the channel for us. Trying to grow the channel as best as I can, so I'd really appreciate your subscription to this channel. And please check out my other Lexus videos. I've got ones on my SC, the LC500, etc. So more exciting V8s, or even if you want a hybrid, there's videos on them as well. So make sure you go and check them out. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Ciao!